Welcome back. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and as the month comes to a close here, new research from Lincoln Financial Group found increased stress levels are taking a physical and mental toll on employees across the country, with concerns about finances and work-life balance being those top contributing factors. So joining us this midday is Tori Dixon, a therapist and the owner of Graceful Journey Counseling and Coaching. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Cleo. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, of course. All right, let's start off with this. People are unhappy with the work-life balance, maybe their finances as well. What are some of the misconceptions when it comes to creating balance with life and work?
I think one of the first big misconceptions is that it's impossible for that to happen, that a work-life balance isn't possible. I think the second misconception is that you have to pick one over the other. And I think the next one is that everything has to be equal in order for there to be balance. So I think when we tackle those three things, we can really present opportunities for people to understand that a life-work balance is absolutely possible.
Oh, that was a good point that you made, it feeling like we have to pick one over the other. Tori, how would you know if your life and work are not coexisting in a healthy way?
Well, some of the things that I talk to my clients about is to watch and make sure that they see kind of their emotional space. If you feel that there is a constant and consistent dissatisfaction with either your life or your work, if there are feelings of unexplainable irritability, and then there's an inability for you to measure success in either area. So you're having a hard time measuring success in life and you're having a difficult time measuring success in your career, then you probably are imbalanced in one way or the other. And this would be a great time for you to kind of look into that.
Can we talk about some of the steps that you can take to begin the process of creating a healthy life-work balance?
Absolutely. I have three really good steps that I think will be helpful. The first is you must do an appraisal. You have to have an honest talk with yourself just about where you are. Take an appraisal of what's going on in your life. Give yourself an opportunity to do this without guilt and without shame. Give yourself permission to say, hey, I'm not failing in either of these areas. It's just that I need to take a good appraisal of what's going on in my life, in my career. Secondly, you have to make an appearance. You have to show up in your space, whether it be chaotic, whether there be dysfunction in one or both parts of your life. You actually have to show up. You cannot ignore what's going on. And a part of the big concern about creating balance is that we feel the imbalance and then we ignore the symptoms. So you cannot ignore them. And then finally, you have to make some adjustments. This is going to require you to sit down with yourself and to have really good, long, hard conversations about the adjustments that you need to make on either side. One of the first things that I say is just adjusting your mindset, that you're
Yeah.
not looking at a work-life balance. You may be wanting to consider more of a life-work balance. That is that you have to prioritize creating a life that your work fits well into instead of creating a work life that your life then has to squeeze into.
Oh, Tori, making an adjustment is a big deal. Even if it's small, like you said, a small adjustment can make a big difference. Before we go here, what help is available for someone that wants to create a healthier life-work lifestyle?
Listen, there is always help out there available to you. If you need counsel, I think one of the first things to do is sit down and talk with a therapist. We don't just have information about when you are in a crisis of despair, but we are there to help lead and guide you along the way and maybe even just give you some options, help you pull the lens out a little bit so that you can have a better picture and a better understanding of the landscape of your life and of your work. Give yourself an opportunity to ask for help. Many of us are in situations where our lives and our work aren't balanced, but we're too afraid to ask for help. Shame surrounding asking for help, and we want to say there is no shame in asking for help.
Right, and ask for help. Tori, how can we
Yeah,
reach out to you at Graceful Journey Counseling and Coaching?
absolutely. If you want to hook up with me, why don't you connect with me on Instagram at When Tori Talks? You can also shoot me an email at info@yourstartingovercoach.com.
You were awesome. Great insight. Thank you so much. I'll be following those 3 steps as well if I
Thank
don't
you,
come to
Cleo.
see you.
Thank you for having
Okay.
me.
All
Yes,
right.
either
Thank you.
way, there's always room for you on the
Yes.
couch.
Thank you so much. All right. Let's talk.